better get your sports straight. You better get your sports straight. Look it up. Google it, fool. Google it.
Well, it's Friday, so you already know what that means. It's another laundry day. Welcome back to a new video. We are out here today.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yo, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yesterday we shot some stuff, filmed some stuff, skating yesterday. I'm back to normal skateboarding. My knee doesn't hurt, nothing hurts. It doesn't feel like a Charlie horse. It's so weird to me to go skating because I've been skating so cautiously for such a long time. It's weird to me to take impact without pain. It's amazing, actually. It's actually quite nice. You're part of it, okay? There's a microphone. There. Sick. That feels good. Skateboarding without hurting. Ow! 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 Fucking We came here one time when it was before it was even this. I don't know, we were dressed fresh. Dressed like we were going to school. And he just grabs his skateboard. I don't even know if it was his or mine or whatever. And I think he was wearing New Balances or something to that effect. Like the ones I wear to the gym, but we were fresh. I mean, casually, polo t-shirt. Looked like we were working at Como 4, just casually popped nollie flip, no slide. Like first or second try. This was years ago. We're in Bates College, so I had him in, 39 now, in our 20s. That's crazy to say. Just come here casually with a film, with a TV camera, and just whoop, whoop. You tie it for me? I am. Where do you want it?
Put it right here. Does it need to be tighter?
Yeah, just. There you go.
What about the other one?
No, that one's good. This one just came untied. Sick. My thighs are too thick for these now. Fucking A. I gotta be wearing baggy pants. I can't be in here fucking slacks. What are we doing? It's Seahawks season, and I'm back to making my Seahawks gear that I make for people, and I've been posting it more on things on Facebook, like Marketplace, some Seahawks groups that I'm involved in, even though that I care less of what the Seahawks do. I'm not really into football. I'm into generating an income from it. This is the one right here. Nope, this is another one. So we're talking about graphics, even though that this is a Friday and there's going to be skateboarding in there. We're going to be talking about graphics. I don't know if I want to try. This is another one that I made yesterday or the day before. If you're not subscribed, we did this Tacoma Thrasher one. And I want to put it in the dryer just to see what happens. You know, even though this says 100% cotton, do not put in dryer. I just want to. Even though that says, oh, it says, what does it say? Tumble dry low. Oh, this one says, it was 100% cotton, but it doesn't say it's 100% pre-shrunk cotton. Right here. Here's the one I'm looking for. I don't know if I should put this in the dryer or not, because it says, this is a Tacoma Locals only one. This one's hard too. I do want to see. You know what? I have a couple of them hanging up. Maybe I don't know if I should put this in the dryer or not. Maybe I'll put it in the dryer and then come back out here in 10 minutes and hang it up. This is 100% cotton. And this also says in here, it says hang dry. What is that noise? What is that noise? What's that noise? Did you hear that noise? Holy cow. That was randomly weird. Seahawks gear, screen printing, heat transfers, just making random clothes and selling them on the internet. I've been doing it. I've been making the same Seahawks graphic, the same 2 to 3 different styles of tie-dye. Then I did the paint splatter stuff where I just took cans of paint and paint brushes and I just threw paint on hoodies. It was a hoodie. I did a Seattle Mariners one, a hoodie, and a t-shirt for the Seattle Mariners. And I also did a Seahawks hoodie, threw paint all over it, and a Seahawks t-shirt, and I threw paint all over it. What was it, last summer? I made it specifically for me, but I can remake stuff all the time. And this things have wheels on them. I can make stuff all the time, the same things all the time. It might be a little bit different, but it's still the same because it's handmade. And that's in the disclaimer of the things that I put. And I got a hood on because we shaved my head for Halloween because it was part of my Halloween costume. I had to get a beanie because my head started getting cold because we shaved it. So what I was talking about, Seahawks, hoodies, t-shirts, all of the above, splattered the paint, tie-dyed them, put the graphic on there. Been selling them for years. Since 2000, whenever the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, figure that out. That's when I first started doing it. And this dude, talk about haters and not congratulators right now, and I think it's funny when people get upset and irate about something that's on the internet. Yeah, sometimes things, for me, I get irritated about things, but obviously talking to you through a lens, so that's kind of weird sometimes, but not really these days because everybody wants to do, you know, let's make TikTok videos, let's do this and this and this. I don't do TikTok videos. I might have posted 1 or 2, but it's 3 maybe. I don't know, it's weird to me. Posted some stuff in the Seahawks group, this other thing, screen printed and embroidery stuff, you know, and then other groups, buy, sell, trade, all these other groups that I used to post in all the time with the Seahawks sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then we have this dude, we're just gonna say his name because that's the way I am now. His name is Christopher, okay? It's a Seahawks hoodie. You don't even live in the state of Washington, you live in the state of Florida, in Miami specifically, because I went and scooped up your page just to see what you were about, because these are the type of people that want to run their mouth on the internet about something that doesn't, you know, oh,
You're infringing on the license of the deals of the NFL. You're doing all this and this, and you're gonna get in trouble and all that.
what I said was based off his comment, I left a comment. This is why I like MySpace better. MySpace is not a thing no more. I don't know. I liked it better because there was none of these keyboard warrior dudes that think they know everything.
Your license, you're not licensing it. You're gonna get in trouble.
I've been doing this same graphic, this same hoodie, this same style. I've been selling this same one, this same style of graphic with the hoodie with the Seahawks logo on it since they won the Super Bowl. And I don't use the same font as the Seattle Seahawks. I use a totally different font. I looked it up a long time ago. You cannot use the same font, and then you cannot market it as official NFL gear. If you're making some art, it's art piece. You're buying an art piece at this point. So if you're making something for, like, get an idea from a sports team that you like or whatever, just don't use the same font and market it as unofficial. It's not official, it's unofficial, you know, NFL gear. Major League Baseball gear, hockey gear, whatever you want. It's not official, it's unofficial. You're basically buying, like what I just said, an art piece. You're wearing art. That's what I make. If you think about it, throwing paint on clothes and making ill graphics and putting them on there, that's pretty much an art piece. You're wearing a work of art. So I left that and I said, I've been screen printing for the last 16 years. I did the research, and then as people don't think sarcasm these days, you can't, I get it, sarcasm over the internet is really not that big of it. People can't, you know, read the tone of your voice or tone of your text. I said, Google it, fool. And then he went into some definition that he looked up in the dictionary about what a fool is. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm not even gonna respond back because I've been selling the same thing for the last, whatever, since 2008. How long is that? I don't even know how. When did the Seahawks win the Super Bowl? I could tell you. I just don't remember because my watch died and it wasn't working out here, so we can't look it up. Me, you, us together, we cannot Google it, fool. We cannot be the Googling fools. You know, whatever you do, I snooped on his page, on his Facebook page, and I was thinking to myself, you live all the way in Miami, Florida. What does it matter if I sell Seahawks gear in the state of Washington? Oh, and then he said, oh, I dare you to sell it up in front of the stadium and do it. If you go down, if you're actually a football fan or a Seahawks fan or a Mariners fan, boom, the Seattle Mariners, T-Mobile Park, right here. Forget the alleyway, streetway right here. Boom. Right here is, what do they call it? The Lumen Field. So it's boom, boom. Right here and right here. There's one street. They're basically right next door to each other. There's this one street with a bunch of vendors, okay? And there's all these other people on the sides of the streets because we mostly ride the bus. When we go to the games, we ride the bus to the games because it's just easier not to try to pay for parking and look for parking. So from the bus stop to the stadium, there's people all up and down the road selling stuff. Even in front of the stadiums, selling stuff that is not licensed, marketed, official Seattle Mariners stuff, official Seahawks stuff. It's this stuff they make or stuff they get and they sell it. People go, there's a couple of people that go up there. There's one right from the bus station. There's a dude that has a little pop-up thing with a little cart and he's cooking up hot dogs and selling drinks and stuff right there. You know, I don't know if you need a permit or not. I'm guessing you might not need a permit to do this because it's not in the stadium. I get if you were in the stadium selling this stuff, but even if I had to get a permit, I already looked it up. I don't know, there's weird people on the internet these days. There's this one weird person was trying to get me to sell him a whole bunch of them and him sell them in the thing. And he showed me his little setup and it was just basically one of those pop-up tents with a table selling stuff that it looks to me that it should be in the B&I. And he was like, oh, you're selling counterfeit items. You're selling the counterfeit. The Christopher on the last comment. He was like, oh, you're selling counterfeit Seahawks gear. No, I'm not. I didn't license it I didn't say it was official Seahawks gear. All I do in the little description, what do I put? Stand out from the crowd. You know, don't wear the normal stuff that people get from, Fred Meyer, Walmart, Target, all the basic, bobs that go, the dads that get off work and go to the football game and drink Bud Light, they're all wearing the same Seahawks gear. So why would you want to look the same or look like a Lemmings and act like a Lemmings when you can be different from everybody else? You see what I'm saying? So a Lemmings, and I've said this before on many of different topics, why would you want to follow somebody off the cliff thinking that they're going the right way when they're just going off the cliff, or following another person that's following somebody that's following somebody? And I'm out here trying to be, or not me, you individually, somebody, step off out of the box and be an individual and think for yourself. Anyway, bro, you live in Miami, Florida. The last time that the Miami Dolphins were in the conversation of football is when Dan Marino was a quarterback. So what was that, like 1988 to like 1995? Don't come at me with some, you know, dictionary slogan, stupidness, trying to act like you're smart. Nobody cares. I live outside the box. I don't live inside the box. So that's all I wanted to say. Skateboarding's involved. We're out here every Monday and Friday and every day in between. So don't hate the player, hate the game. That's the comment that I should have left afterwards, because I'm out here doing my own thing, doing stuff. So I double dog dare you to subscribe. If this has ever happened to you, let's have a conversation down below. Who cares? Go sell stuff. It's better than selling drugs. I'd rather slang a sweatshirt and a t-shirt than trying to bag up some coke and sell this to some fiend. That's too iffy out here.